Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be playing with the BH Switzerland palette. It is Smitten in Switzerland, part of the BH order I placed for my budget the month of October. We're going to do swatches and an eye look and kind of see how it performs. This is a first impression of this particular palette. I have not done anything with it yet. I first looking at it with you guys, so will you please stop, Cosmo? 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 Hey. Stop. Thank you. But before I get into that, I just want to take a quick second and introduce myself. My name is Haley. Here are my socials, and this is my realm of creativity where I mainly focus on fantasy and makeup related things. So if that sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing and becoming a companion on my makeup quest. I usually upload videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays around 1 p.m. So be sure to turn your bell on so you can get notified when I upload. And if there's any reason why I wouldn't be uploading, I would suggest following me on Twitter and Instagram, because I will usually let you guys know if I'm going to be missing an upload. So now let's get into the video. So this is what the palette looks like. I have swatched a couple of them, not like full-on swatches, but I just wanted to get my fingers in it when I open the order. It's a really nice color story. I like it. It has some like mauve tones and the olive greens. This is a very interesting shade to put in here. I have a look in mind. I don't think I'm gonna be doing it today. That includes this shade. Right off the bat, these shimmers look a lot more along the lines of the palette that I've already tried, which is the mini Golden Twilight. I got this one free with my order, and I was traveling to my best friend's wedding, and this is the palette that I chose just because I wanted to see how it performed. So right off the bat, just looking at them, not even touching them, they're more along the lines of the shimmers in that palette than the Tokyo palette. So I'm excited about that. I will be swatching from this room over like that. First is a like creamy white color called Snow Cap. It's a pretty basic like blending shade. I don't really use those a whole lot. Next is a matte called Montreux. It's basically my skin tone. Like, it's a very pinky beige. And then we have Fondue, which is just slightly deeper than the one before it. You can see, I don't think that this palette needed all three of these. I really don't. I think easily the top two could have been it. I don't think it needed Fondue, but that's just personally me and how I do my makeup. I don't need both of these. But you know, it could deepen a little bit if you're doing like a very nude look. I mean, it serves a purpose. It's just not for me. Next is Slope, which is like a dirty brown with a green tinge to it. Very, it's like a gray, green, brown. It's just like a dingy color. It's a nice color. I like it. Next is Lucerne. Why did I do that? And it's like a light mauve. Next is Yodel, which is just a little bit deeper than the one before it. That one's a little more cool toned. This one's more plummy or berry. Say plum. And then we have Geneva, which is a green. It's not green, it's gold. It's like a dirty gold metallic. It's like that. So those are the first 2 rows. And the next 2 rows look like my favorite rows. So that is the first 2. Again, I feel like there's a bigger difference between these 2 than there is between these 2. The 3 cream colored shades I don't think was necessary in this palette, but that's just me. Next we have Alps, which is like a taupey shimmer. Alps is really creamy. Brisk, which is it's a black base blue shimmer. I love black base blue shimmers. It's almost, I wouldn't say it's, maybe it's a little bit of a duochrome. It has like a purple shift to it. Yeah, no, maybe that is a duochrome. Okay. Okay. And then we have Mount Rigi, which is a like olive green gold metallic or shimmer. Yeah, I'm a lot more impressed with these than I was with the Tokyos. Hopefully they have the same matte formula as a Tokyo, because the Tokyo is really nice. So like, this is not necessarily a silver. That is Glacier Express. And I'd say it's like a it's hard to explain. Like a lavender silver. Like it's a lavender silver. That is really all I got as far as description. It's a hard color to explain. It's like a dirty purple. Yeah, it's a dirty purple. And then the last row is, oh wow, that's a lot of kick up. Okay. Matterhorn, which is a bright orange matte. There's a lot of kick up when I put my finger in that shade. Chocolate. That one was a little dry. We have Mountain, which is just a mid-tone muted green. And we have Nightfall, which is the second black in my collection. Oh, that's not a bad black. Okay. So those are the last 2 rows. I think I'm going to do something pretty smoky today. Just because I'm in a cozy kind of sweater and I want to look cozy. I want a cozy look. So those are the last 2 rows. I don't know what shimmer I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing, okay? I don't know. I am going to part my bangs, prime my eyes, do my eyebrows, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. My brows are done. They're the biggest I've ever made them. I don't know how I feel about them. I kind of like them, and I also am like, wow, they're huge. My bangs are parted. If you hear music in the background, my neighbor has been playing mostly rap music, which is fine. But now, faintly, I don't know if it's my neighbor or a neighbor down. They're playing, well, hold on. There we go. They're playing, what sounds like Fallout music, which makes me only slightly concerned that things are that I might die. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. So, my eyes are primed. We're gonna do quite a smoky look today. Yes, we're going to do that. I am going to lay down chocolate first. I'm gonna just go all over my lid with that, with my packer brush that I always use, which is my AOA E137. It's quite a bit of fallout with that shade. Let me see if I can get closer to you so you can see me. Can you see me? Can you see me, guys? I'm going all over my lid with chocolate. Just like that. Something's happening, something strange. Just making it as dark as I can. Vaguely blending out the edges, just like that. I've been really into smoky looks lately, which is really weird because for the longest time I didn't like them on me, and I do now. So I just thought it didn't look good on me. I guess I just wasn't placing my shadows the way that was best for my eyes, but a good brown smoky eye, that is gorgeous on me. I love it. Going in between chocolate and Nightfall, just dipping into Nightfall just a smidge, and going back in with chocolate, tapping off my brush and focusing that on my lid. When I have most of it laid down, just slowly moving up with my brush like that. For me, I have to go pretty far above my, not pretty far, but above my crease for me to like a smoky look. So far, that's pretty intense. I'm going to take a drink of coffee. I'm going to go around the edges. Taking my BH number 8, I'm dipping into Yodel, which is the darker mauve in the palette. Yodel, right there. And I'm going to blend the edges with this. I've never done like a brown, red, vampy kind of smoky eye before, I don't think. Let's get you to where you can see. Can you see me now? I'm just going over the edges. Does this look fun? I think that's nice. Something I've never done before. I'm gonna take Lucrane, this one, the lighter, and mix it with Fondue, which is the darkest of the flesh shades. And I'm going over where I just put that, just continuing the gradient upwards. Bringing a lot of the smokiness in here. Going back in with my shader and just picking up chocolate and just going right in my crease. Just making sure that I don't lose it. I think I'm ready for shimmer. That was a pretty fast look. Yeah, I think I'm ready for shimmer. So far the mattes are as to be expected. Just like the Tokyo palette, they blend really nicely. I think I'm going to do Brisk, which is that purple blue kind of color. I'm not going to do anything too precise. I'm just going to apply it with my finger. I find when I'm doing especially smoky eyes, I really do like a shimmer with it, but I like it diffused. I like it diffused all over my lid. So I'm just taking it on my finger and just going over the entire lid up into the crease where the blend is. Just like that. And then I'm gonna take Brisk just on my finger and just gently diffuse it like that. Just so it's like a wash of shimmer. Oh, that's nice. I think I'm gonna do Zurich as well, just to tie in the pink a little bit more to the blue shimmer that I have. So I'm going to go like that, just like try and focus it kind of where Zurich ended. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's so much more impact. I don't even know if I've been in frame. That's so much more impactful than the Tokyo shimmers. Yeah. I love these shimmers. They're really pretty. So there's that eye look. I am going to finish the other eye off camera and finish my face, and then I will come back with my thoughts. Okay, I don't know where it left off. My camera closed for some strange reason. I was saying that this look looked really cozy. It felt nice, and I love the color scheme I came up with. Anyway, this is a lot better so far than the Tokyo palette. Mattes are about the same, but the shimmers really are more dimensional than the Tokyo one. The Tokyo shimmers are closer to satins than they are really shimmers. There's not really any impact with them. But this one, this is really nice. I'm really liking the shimmers that I've gotten in this palette in particular, as well as the Golden Twilight palette that I took with me on vacation. This row in particular, chef's kiss. Yummy. It's great. I can't tell you anything bad really about the shimmers. The mattes, I wish that there was one less of these and one less of these. I don't think that we needed two of each of those tones. Me personally, I used all four of them, and I really could use these interchangeably, and the only real difference I noticed was between these two. So, and I didn't use Snow Cap at all. But that's just me. I don't really use shades like that. So, but if you are somebody who likes to blend out a really dark color with a bone or with a bone, that sounded so weird. If you are somebody who does like to use those bone shades, you have 3 to choose from. And I'm really interested in using this Matterhorn in my next look. I am very, very intrigued. I think I'm gonna do like a green version of this with it smoked out with the orange. I think it will be very interesting. I don't know if it will be as successful as this look, but we will see. And yeah, I think that this is a really nice kind of half neutral, half colorful, grungy palette. This kind of color story is really up my alley with the grungy greens and dark browns and those like dirty shimmers. I think that it's a really nice palette. What is this? It's a plane. Please like, please subscribe. Just thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!